yard haunt update. So we still have the swamp fisherman and the headless horseman over here with this green fire and ice light. Here we have a little jack-o'-lantern that we got from Home Depot last year. I think it looks pretty good there. Can't really see it lighting up, but it looks really good. Looks terrible on video, but it actually looks good in person. Right here we had moved some tombstones today. I moved that big angel, and in addition from today, I don't know why the guard zombie's going off. Something set him off. Interesting. But today we had put up Emily Binks's tombstone and Billy Butcherson's tombstone. We added a lot more tombstones today, and we have a ton to put out here, to the point where my wife was actually saying, I think we have enough. We need room for animatronics. And I was like, we got room. I said, I'm strategically placing all of them, so all of it makes sense. Not all of my animatronics are out. Most of them, there's a lot we're not using this year too, but all the other ones I kind of want to keep inside until trick or treat. So here we have the Here Lies Anita Coffin tombstone with this undead zombie. This guy is really cool. I really like these that Spirit has. I wish they'd come out with a lot more of these. But I really like this tombstone from Home Depot. It's got the 3 skulls on it. Just really looks old and weathered. Where this year's are cool, but I think last year's were better. But this year's got some really cool ones too. I mean, I bought all of them from this year, but I think a couple of these from last year were really good. And I also wasn't able to get a bunch of them from last year that I really wanted to get my hands on, like all the crosses. I just love cross tombstones, so I've been buying a lot of the foam ones just to make up for that. But this is another one from last year. It's a big old brown tombstone with a cross on it. We're gonna add some more stuff in here, but I've added more lights, as you can tell from last night versus tonight, that we have added a lot more blue lighting. If you pan over this way, it's 3 blue spotlights, well, 2 blue, 1 sort of purple, shining off over here. So I'm trying to light this up, but also kind of leave it a little dark. I would much rather the light be over here, shining off over to the tombstone.
There you are. I've been looking for you all night. I've come for you in regards to a serious matter. A very grave matter.
And here, as usual, I have a tombstone. I don't know where this one exactly came from. Maybe Spirit last year, but that is covering up the light. As you can see, the light emitting from behind there. The other blue light is right there behind the caretaker. And here we have some more tombstones. We have my cross tombstone out here with the little grave digger guy from Spirit. A couple years ago I got that like half price because it was missing the hands. And then we have this other jack-o'-lantern, just because I had a spare cord over here, so I had to move it over here today. And then back there we have another Home Depot tombstone. We have some more Home Depot tombstones, the brand new foam ones for this year, back there up in the weeds. And we have the grimacing pumpkin from Home Depot, and that RIP tombstone way in the back is a big tall 36-inch one from Spirit last year. And we have this little RIP tombstone here. Not sure where this one exactly came from. I think this was a Macari buy. And tonight I decided to put a white light on the werewolf. So tonight he is well lit, and it looks good. I'm gonna have to move that light because it is really flooding this out over here. So we're gonna have to move that and change some stuff up. But for having the street light right there, it's actually not insanely bright in the yard. It's bright up to the caretaker, but beyond that, it's pretty dark. Another new addition tonight is a red light on our scarecrow. So he's nice and lit up. You just have that down there. It's kind of like looking a little pink, so I'll probably change it towards a more vibrant red, but it's fine for right now. Like I said last night, I was gonna change some tombstones. I moved the big angel tombstone. I put the other one over there and moved the other small one from the garage out here and put the zombie in front of that one. And we still have Miserable Marie in the back. We still have some more tombstones back there. We have our Headless Horseman, which he looks fantastic back there. I think with that really bright white light, it really stands out against all the blues. And we have our guard zombie. He's so good, I love him. And here we added, these two tombstones were from the other day, but behind him I had added a blue light. Then I put some little hands sticking out of the ground. I was just trying to get it to shine up so you get a little hint of blue on the rest of these tombstones over here, so this gets illuminated. So we're gonna have to change the angle of this though, because it's really low and it's not hitting what I want it to hit. With the white lights, it just kind of drowns out the blues, which is fine. It's not a huge deal. Our 12-foot skeleton all lit up, looking wonderful. But now that I moved that tombstone, you can see this tombstone and the skeleton horse, and it's all lit up very well. The horror characters on the porch are all nice and lit up too because of all the white lights. But we're gonna get a different light on the side. We're still gonna add some stuff over here on the porch, make some skeletons and some other stuff. But tonight's craziest addition is this Home Depot skeleton creeper from last year. I bought him, not sure what to do with him. I had him on the porch this year and I decided, you know what, I need something on this archway, and I thought this was the perfect spot for him. So I have him all zip tied up there. I don't have the eyes on, but his eyes light up and he blinks and he looks crazy. So I need to get new lights, or new batteries in these flicker lights. You can see the one on the right is barely flickering. So we gotta get new ones on there. But I think he looks cool up there. I need some pin spots on him, and I think that's gonna really look cool. It's gonna really set it off. Give you a view from the road. As usual, the house looks extremely whitewashed blue, where it's kind of purplish blue today. But I think it's looking pretty good. The skeleton creeper on top of the arch looks pretty damn cool. Like I said, I'll get some pin spots out. I gotta get some 9-volt batteries too, but I'm gonna mount some little pin spots from Haunt LEDs that I got last year. We're gonna go ahead and mount some of those up there and get him pretty well lit up. Last year I lit up a lot of animatronics with those. This year I'm just gonna buy more lights and utilize the lights for the animatronics, and for small little things I'll use the pin spots. So I'll probably put a pin spot on a couple of the animatronics that are up on the porch that aren't getting light currently, but we'll see how that all goes once I get batteries. It's looking pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with this so far. The cemetery is looking pretty awesome. I'm really loving how it's looking, how it's all coming together. It's pretty dark, which is what I like. You know, I want this well lit, but also I want it to look creepy. You know, it's a graveyard, so I'll probably get some skeletons out here. Some of the ones I made. I still got to get my skeleton sacrifice up. I did not do that today, so that might be a tomorrow project. And then pretty much after that is going to be, you know, either moving tombstones or moving lighting or pin spots, because we are rolling into middle of September here. So we're just going to keep chipping away. Oh, and I forgot about that. I did add on the other side a whole strand of purple lights added onto it. Don't quite match the lights I already have on there on the rest, but that's okay. I'm just trying to light it up a little bit so my neighbor doesn't hit it. That's my biggest concern when he backs in at night with a black fence. So I want to illuminate that as much as possible so he doesn't hit it. But I think this is turning out pretty cool. I'm really loving all the tombstones. Like I said, I'm going to fill in here and there. We're going to add some more. I'd like to keep the bigger ones in the back so that way all the light travels. But I'm really liking how this looks. I know from this angle it doesn't look as good because you're seeing all the blurs from the lights, but it looks pretty dang awesome. This is a better view through the fencing, a better angle. Now tonight the tombstones are a little bit more illuminated, but it's just a shadow. It's just enough to light them up and let you know they're here. It's nothing too wild and crazy. I didn't want it all overpowered. I actually turned some of them down, but I still got to get the fisherman figured out. I got to get him on a pallet and get it leveled out so he will work properly, and then I'll get him turned on to where he works at night. And then I got to get new batteries in our headless horseman here, which both of these props well, that sheriff's probably going to turn around and come back because I'm still standing out here recording. He drove by earlier, so he'll be back. He sees me out here creeping. We had people steal stuff a few years ago, so I'm sure he's wondering what the hell I'm doing standing out here with a freaking cell phone. And but yeah, I gotta get new batteries in the headless horseman, and we'll get this guy done probably this weekend or this week, who knows. It's only Tuesday, or it's only Monday, so we'll get it all figured out. We'll get more updates coming every single day. We're gonna do a brand new update, let you know what I changed, let you know what, you know, if I moved something or changed a light or changed the color of a light or something. It'll just let you know what I'm doing, what I'm tweaking, because from here, this is pretty much the basic gist of it. I think I know last year I have two animatronics in the exact same spot. I have the wolf and the scarecrow in the same spot. Miserable Marie is kind of in the similar spot. Everything else is completely changed up. I just like the way those two guys look right there, and the rest of this is hardcore graveyard. So like I said, we're going Dead Acres cemetery theme. I'm going to try and stay as true to that as possible, so not too many random things. But I got to get started on a huge project right here. And then I will bring out all of my grave diggers. So that's why there is a weird spot in the yard right here, because a grave digger is going to go there. The one brand new one with the shovel is where I'm going to put there, and I'm going to put the old one over here in this weird spot here next to what I built here. So stay tuned, there's a lot more stuff coming.